Hi, my name is Mike Welch, and I'm with Plumline Solutions. Today we are going to be looking at how to run the AP Debug Script in Microsoft SQL Server Management Studios. In this video, we will be looking at what settings we need set up before running the script, how to run the script, how to save the results to a file, and then how to open that file. The most common situation when you would want to run this debug script would when you have a batch that is partially released and you are unable to release it. It could be any type of batch in accounts payable, like a voucher batch, payment batch, or a void check batch. Before we start, you will first need to get the debug script. You can get this script by going to Knowledge Base Article 871362, which can be found on Customer Source and Partner Source. The link to the debug script can be found in the Resolution 2, and it's called AP6019debug.sql. Once you have the debug script, you will open it in Microsoft SQL Server Management Studios. This could be found on your workstation, but if it is not on there, it is always on the file server. If you are Windows authenticated, you will not need a password, but if you are SQL authenticated, then you'll need to enter your SA password. Once logged in, you'll want to go to File, Open, File, and browse out to the location that you saved the debug file. In this case, I saved it on my desktop, and Open. Once open, you will see there are directions with 10 steps on how to run this script. We will be walking through these 10 steps to run this debug script and save it to a file. We have already done steps 1 and 2, so let's go to step 3. Go to Query, Results to, Results to Text. This changes the format of the results to text, so when we save it, the data will be in a more readable file. For step 4, let's go to Query again, Query Options. In this screen, we want to click on Text and make sure the output format is tab delimited. You'll also want to include the include column headers in the results set to. You want that checked, and then click OK. For step 5, you'll want to select the application database that the partially released batch is from by selecting it from this drop-down. In this case, we are going to choose SL Demo App 60. For step 6, you want to replace the red X's with the batch number of the partially released batch. In this case, we are running this debug script on batch 000124. In step 7, we are now ready to run the script. You can do that by pushing F5 or by clicking Execute. You should see the results appear like you see here. Step 8 starts the directions on how to save the results. After the script has run, to save the result, you will want to click in the results. So the cursor is in the results part of the screen. You then will go to File, Save Results As. You can name the file anything you want. In this case, we will name it Incident AP. And you can save it in any location you want, as long as you will be able to find that later. In this case, we'll just save it to the desktop and click Save. You now have run and saved the accounts payable debug script. You now can email this file. If the file is too big, you can always zip this file. If you wanted to view this file, you can view that best in Microsoft Excel. Go to File, Open, browse to the location that you saved the AP Debug file, which in this case was the desktop. You'll need to change all Excel files to All Files. Choose the file and click Open. You'll notice it is delimited, which is correct, and click Finish. And there are the results of the AP Debug script that you just ran. This concludes the process of how to run the Accounts Payable Debug script. I hope this video was helpful.